11 minutes before 7, breaking news this morning. One man was killed and 3 people hurt during a knife attack at a train station in southern Germany this morning. Police have arrested a 27-year-old German man in connection to the attack.
The man who was killed was inside a train bound for Munich when he was stabbed, according to police. Investigators are now questioning people who saw the attack take place as they try to figure out a motive.
Hi again and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. In just over a week, people living in Detroit Lakes will decide on a $63.5 million school referendum.
Some opponents, however, are upset with student-produced videos showing current problems at the school. They say that the high school forced the students to make the videos, but a student in the class says that's just not the case.
Mrs. Kovac kind of came to us just like, well, class, we got the referendum is coming up, and she asked us who wants to do the referendum, and some kids volunteered themselves to do the referendum video, and I mean, it wasn't forced upon us, so it was kind of like a choice.
Bond opponents are also saying these videos and photos are staged, but the superintendent denies those claims.
We've got a follow-up for you this morning on a story that we broke for you yesterday on the Valley Today. The search continues for an armed robber who got away with some cash from a convenience store in Moorhead. This is a picture of the suspect. He's described as a lighter-skinned male who's believed to be in his early 20s with a medium build. He was last seen wearing sweatpants, a white or light-colored hooded sweatshirt, and his face was covered.
It happened around 5:30 yesterday morning at the Casey's General Store on 30th Avenue South in Moorhead. Police say the man entered the store, flashed a handgun, demanded money, and then ran off with money. If you have any information, you should call Moorhead Police. Just
about to hit 6:51 now. Time for weather and traffic on the ones. And we start with meteorologist Lisa Green, and maybe some more rain on the way today, Lisa?
It looks like it. We've got rain showers, even some thunder showers on the way, too, with some gloomy skies to wake up to this morning in the valley. We've got great conditions here in Fargo, and in some cases up north, some rain showers ongoing this morning. High temperatures today into the 60s, so your hourly planner not showing much variability here. We'll be starting in the 50s and only going up about 10 degrees, so cooler today. Wind out of the southeast into the teens and gusting into the 20s to 30 miles per hour at times, so a little bit on the breezy side. Here's a look at the radar. We've got rain showers up in the northern valley especially, but there are some showers extending off to the east and a couple of areas where we do have some sprinkles elsewhere. Most of the southern valley, though, in a break in the action, but we're seeing that rain down in the southeast trying to work its way in here to the valley this morning. Some more rain chances on the way. Expanding the view, most of the rain into Minnesota and North Dakota, but a large area of clear skies in South Dakota will allow some good heating to go on there today. And later, we're expecting to see a line of storms develop in central South Dakota and lift northward into the valley, bringing us a chance for some strong storms in the southwestern part of our viewing area that we're going to be watching out for. 55 degrees in Fargo, 52 in Grand Forks. We're looking at some 40s and 50s throughout the valley this morning. And a look at that severe risk. Most of us just under a general thunderstorm risk for today. Some rain, maybe some lightning, and some gusty winds, but that marginal severe threat is over into southeastern North Dakota, stretching back to Bismarck and eastern South Dakota. We could see some strong wind with this. We could also have some hail and can't even rule out an isolated weak tornado with the spin-up ingredients that are there, the potential for that to happen today over in the James River Valley. So that's later on this afternoon and early evening. The rest of us, some rain showers, maybe even some thunder showers possible today with temperatures ranging from the 50s in the northeast to the mid-60s in the south and in the west. So here's a look at the next couple of days. Strong storms possible this afternoon in our western viewing area. High of 64 for Wednesday. Still hanging on to rain chances 68, and then we really cool things down with unsettled weather continuing into the weekend. Let's check in now with Al.
Traffic off northbound I-29, Lee, is backing up at the Main Avenue ramp. Make sure you're mindful of that. A lot of traffic northbound I-29, and I do mean a lot. It's getting pretty darn thick. Southbound pretty active as well. Just approaching the tri-level right now, and based on what I can see, it looks like we have a lot going on Interstate 94 as well. But better look at that, and we'll get back to you when we get together again in about 20 or 25 minutes or so. In the meantime, our community is definitely on the move. Drive carefully. Al Ahmed Valley Today traffic.
6:53 now, and we've got more breaking news we're following for you this morning. The Thief River Falls Police Department is trying to find a missing man. They say they're concerned about the welfare of Corey Jari, who was last seen Saturday afternoon in Thief River Falls.
He's about 5'6", 135 pounds with long brown hair. If you have any information about his whereabouts, you're asked to call the Thief River Police Department. That number is 218-681-6161. After community backlash due to several recent power outages, Xcel Energy will be replacing 3,500 feet of underground cable to improve electricity in Fargo.
Xcel tells Valley News Live it will also be using infrared technology to locate damage in above ground lines, and they're moving up their tree trimming schedule so branches don't damage power lines. The company says it's invested $5 million in North Dakota in the last 3 years to try and improve service. Additional staff has been approved for the West Fargo School District as they try to keep up with a booming student population.
So far, the school board has approved 53 full-time teachers and staff for this spring, and that's only half of what they need. These hires do not include any employment for the 2 new elementary schools the district has planned. This is to just accommodate the continuing boom in growth now. Last year alone, there were 300 more students entering kindergarten in West Fargo than graduated from both West Fargo high schools. There's another chance tonight for people in the Valley to learn about the ongoing opiate crisis. A free community forum is being held from 6:30 to 8 tonight at the Empire Arts Center in Grand Forks. Discussion will focus on the impact of the recent drug crisis in the Valley, the impact on kids and families, prevention, treatment, and ways to combat the issue. The federal government is suing North Carolina over a controversial bathroom law, accusing the state of violating the Civil Rights Act. U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch announced the lawsuit yesterday, just hours after North Carolina's governor filed a lawsuit against the Justice Department. North Carolina's so-called bathroom bill imposes restrictions on which bathrooms lesbian, gay, transgender, and bisexuals can use. Lynch is asking a federal judge to block enforcement of that law. We have some amazing video this morning of a massive tornado as it tore through parts of Oklahoma yesterday. The funnel cloud crosses a busy road, causing power lines to spark and crumble. The twister then ripped apart a house, and you can see debris flying everywhere. 2 people are confirmed killed in the storm. No other injuries are reported, but several homes in that area were damaged. It is certainly a very big weekend for anglers as the Minnesota fishing opener is scheduled. Helping get things ready is the Valley Today's Christy Larson, who joins us live from Shields. Big weekend for Minnesotans. Some North Dakotans may already be out on the water doing some fishing. Good morning, Christy.
No matter when you want to step out on your boat, we want to make sure that you don't forget anything. So Seth here and I have been talking about some of the different things to bring out there. And another thing is just even little things. Sometimes you forget your fillet knife or something like that too.
Yeah, we got everything here to get your checklist complete, whether it be a fillet knife, pliers, lures, tackle box, you name it, we should have it here for you. And one other thing we do have is a trolling motor here that I want to highlight real quick that is able to have an anchor feature on there. It has cruise control on there, and you can record tracks on there. But it's a pretty nice trolling motor for an avid fisherman or just the weekend warrior fisherman. So
yeah, and like we were talking about too, I mean, there is kind of the equipment for anyone. So whether you're going to be fishing maybe just 2 or 3 times during the summer, maybe you're going to be fishing a lot during the summer. You guys kind of have that wide price range for everyone too.
Yeah, we sure do. Yep.
All right, and guys, again, thank you so much for joining us here on the Valley today. I think I'm going to have to go and get one of those clothing outfits. Remember that they have those ones that protect your head, your neck, and face. I know you guys said I look good in them, so maybe I'll have to go back there for those buff.
Interesting look, definitely on you, but you know, it's not always that nice when you're out fishing.
Well, right, and that's the whole thing,
And that's when the fish bite too, right?
when it's nasty out there, walleye chop is what they call it. So you got to be protected from not only the cold, but also the sun as well.
Good advice. Some great stuff that we learned about this morning. Christy Larson reporting live for us. The dust has barely settled around Garth Mania, and now country music fans have another concert to plan for. Superstar Blake Shelton will be visiting the Fargo Dome Saturday, September 24th. Now, tickets are set to go on sale Friday, May 13th. In other words, this Friday. So get your ticket plan ready. It's at 10 a.m. at the Fargo Dome box office, online, or by phone. And of course, you know, fans of The Voice are even more excited than They were before. He's an awesome singer, but
Right.
he's also really awesome on that show. So I'm excited that he's coming here. And I'm still riding the Garth High. So why not? Why not go ahead and buy the tickets before you even realize how much you're spending on country music tickets? Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: if you sleep in a cold room, this is more likely to happen.
The answer: bad dreams. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning by heading to our Valley News Live Facebook page, where we, of course, invite you to join the conversation throughout the day.
And you're going to have a cold room this week if you leave the windows open, possibly some nights.
Yeah, some nights we're going to be down into the 30s in the extended planner, so it's going to be a little bit on the cool side. You can see that Saturday morning and Sunday morning looking like we've got some 30s with some cooler weather ahead. Temperatures today in the 50s and 60s. We do have chances for some rain and even some stronger thunderstorms in the southwest today. So just be weather aware. Of course, you can always download the Valley News Live weather app that will alert you to any warnings that are going on in your area, and we'll be keeping you updated right here throughout the day.
Not a complete wash.
No.
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like if you just glance at it, but
Yes.
a chance.
It's just a chance, so not everybody's going to get hit by that heavier rain or strong storms.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.